I've received a request from Gokul Leela Devidasi Mataji from New Zealand to speak a few inspirational words prior to the December book distribution marathon in the year 2021, as she also requested me last year. I don't personally know Gokul Leela Mataji, but I know of her for years and years and years. Has been enthusiastically engaged in book distribution in New Zealand. And how do I know that? Because of the World Sankirtan newsletter and her postings there, which have been going on for years and years and years. So I've been asked to give some inspiration, but actually you, the book distributors, are giving inspiration, giving life to this movement. It's not that others are not giving life, but especially we know that Srila Prabhupada, when he was enacting the pastimes of sickness prior to his passing away from this world, he stoked the devotees worldwide, their enthusiasm for distributing his books, by giving an indication that if they increased the book distribution more and more and more, that he would be more and more enthused to stay in this world rather than leave us. And practically Srila Prabhupada lives on in his books, and he lives on in those who take to heart his missionary spirit. And as we well know, Srila Prabhupada said that there is no better way of preaching Krishna consciousness than distributing his books, which again doesn't mean that all the other programs that Srila Prabhupada mandated should be stopped, but there is no doubt that Srila Prabhupada himself took very great interest in this, and therefore you experience how Srila Prabhupada is very much taking an interest in you, and Srila Prabhupada is with you as you distribute his books. Otherwise you can't do it, and you experience that if you become an instrument in his hands, then the books go out. And as soon as kartaham iti manyate, the consciousness of I am the doer comes, you can't do it. So it's great for personal advancement in Krishna consciousness also, because to become an instrument in Krishna's hands is the perfection of life, and you're on that platform. Now, that doesn't mean that you've automatically overcome all lower qualities, but at least while you're engaged in the service of book distribution, as Srila Prabhupada said, this is samadhi, and you can experience that. I'm just talking. You're experiencing it. So you're giving inspiration to all of us, so please inspire us and pray and work hard and take out the books and don't come back with them. You have to pray to Srila Prabhupada for the energy and the strength to do that. It's a very difficult time all over the world for book distribution, because even in those places where there aren't much COVID restrictions, still people are cautious of interaction with others. And I don't know what the situation in New Zealand is. They were having a COVID-free situation, but material nature catches up with everyone, and that's why you have to distribute Srila Prabhupada's books to them, to help them understand there are no man-made solutions to all the problems that come upon us due to our karma. You have to chant Hare Krishna and study Srila Prabhupada's books and take to Krishna consciousness. So please, go on inspiring us. You're looking to me for inspiration, me and of course so many others, because we are quote-unquote senior devotees, disciples of Srila Prabhupada. But you are the next. You are doing the work. Srila Prabhupada said that book distribution is the guru's business. So if I'm really a guru in Krishna consciousness, in the line of Srila Prabhupada, I have to promote the distribution of his books. And you are also gurus, in one sense, to all the people who you pass the books out to. At the very least, Vartma Pradarshak gurus. And by passing out the books, more people come forward to distribute the books, and then you have to organize that they read the books and study the books and live according to the books. Books are the basis. And the month of December There's a great opportunity, especially in the Western countries, for massive distribution of Srila Prabhupada's books due to the pagan festival which they observe, which was remodeled as Christmas. And people like to spend lots of money at this time of year, and they're in a generous mood, and it's very good for distributing Srila Prabhupada's books. So what more is there to say but please go out, be inspired, inspire us all, and we look forward to seeing your results. And by the way, how about New Zealand smashing Australia off the map in book distribution? Competition, Srila Prabhupada encouraged that. Transcendental competition in book distribution. We can't expect New Zealand, being a small country, to compete with America or India or Russia, but we should maybe do a per capita book distribution, see who's doing most per capita. I wouldn't be surprised if New Zealand was on top. They're doing pretty good year after year after year. So again, please inspire us. Distribute the books. Look forward to seeing your results. All glories to your service. Hare Krishna.